Oh my goodness, this needs to be like in a museum. It's completely mustaches. Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here. Hey Sunshiners, Alexis Sunshine 83 here. Today we're going thrifting, as you can see from the title and probably why you clicked on this video. But I have some things specifically on my wish list for today. Number one, I'm going to the Daisy Chains Field Festival, and I do already have some outfits that I can choose from. I made an entire like Instagram reel of kind of like boho festival outfits, but I kind of just want to see what the thrift store has. Very flowy, very comfortable, very heat appropriate, because it's going to be happening at the end of August, and like that is top tier worst heat and like all day in the sun. So I'm just thinking very light fabrics, very flowy. I am wearing bike shorts and a black tank top. I do also have this amazing Buffy Spike t-shirt that I got off of Depop specifically so I can try stuff on. I have been overestimating and also underestimating my sizing with things, even with doing measurements, to where I thrift something, I get home, I try it on with, you know, nothing underneath and it doesn't fit, and that's like a rookie thrifting mistake. So today I am dressing for comfort and easeability to try. I don't think easeability ability, that's not a word. You know what I mean, to be able to try stuff on. I'm not wearing makeup, I don't have my hair done, so it will just be easier for me to try stuff on and to like actually see if it fits me. Okay, number two on my list, sorry that was a little rant, I'm going to the Charlie XCX concert, and similar to the Daisy Chains Fields Festival, I have things that I definitely can wear, but I just want to see if I can find some other stuff. I'm thinking leather, loose, off the shoulder, fringe, metallic. Of course, I don't want to thrift anything that I'm only going to wear for that. Like, I want it to still be wearable within my style. So, you know, there's some things that I'm sure, yes, I could totally wear, but I wouldn't actually wear like outside of the concert. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. Number three, just cute summer stuff that's kind of on my Pinterest. Basically the things that I'm showing you, that's kind of the inspo for like just summer stuff that I'm into. And then number four, I'm looking for whimsigoth home decor. I recently went to Michael's because everyone was losing their minds on TikTok about their like whimsigoth home decor collection that they came out with, and guys, why are we getting so excited by cheap plastic that's $40? I was flabbergasted by the quality, and yes, you can use coupons, so it's a little bit cheaper, but I'm sorry, the fact that they would even try to charge $40 for flimsy plastic with a moon on it, absolutely not. I am gonna see if I can find anything similar at the thrift store, especially because I recently got a new rug and it's purple, and so love all my home decor right now, but I think I want to add some like darker tones and like whimsigoth adjacent inspo home decor. So yeah, the thrift store is about to open. There is such a big line. Oh my goodness, I have not properly gone thrifting since school has been out, and oh, it's gonna be a busy one, so I will try my best to film as much as I can and talk as much as I can, but I'm really excited to honestly just go thrifting. You know, when you're just in the mood, that is me. I am in the mood to hunt. I'm starting out in the skirts because I'm always looking for maxi skirts. Oh, it's basically like underwear, but fringe. I mean, honestly, kind of has that boho vibe, but yeah, I'm always looking for maxi skirts, and I figured it's a good place to start. That way, if I'm disappointed, you know, I'm disappointed right at the beginning of the thrift truth. I love these colors. It looks quite small on the waist, but it's this gorgeous velvet dark striped skirt. Very cute. Oh, I like this. It's a wrap skirt, I think. It's missing a button. Yeah, but I really like the color of this. If this was just a normal maxi skirt, absolutely. This could be something for the Charlie concert, originally from Reset. It's like this satin little skirt. I like the lace of this, don't like the silhouette of the skirt. Love a tie-dye moment, obviously, but I'm okay. This little faux leather, originally from Shein. extra small, micro mini for sure. Okay, honestly, this is kind of cute. Originally from Express. I was kind of swearing off mini skirts because I recently wore one and I don't know, I just didn't feel like the best in it. Not in like my body type of way. I was just like, oh, I'd rather be wearing a maxi skirt. So I was like, maybe I'll kind of like hold off on mini skirts. But this is something I actually have been looking for the past couple months, and I kind of just gave up because I never thought I would find it. Have to try this on. I have like all the details on the skirt. Originally from white and black. Kind of has like a cargo, but like a glam cargo feel. Ooh, I like this. I think it's too small. Okay, this could be maybe for Charlie XCX. It's originally from Express. I mean, a little bit more like glammy frilly, but you could like grunge it up and like with like make it more hard with the different details of accessories. So we'll put that in there for now. If this was a normal skirt, it's a little bit too bodycon. I love the floral. I'll pump up the lighting so you can hopefully see it. Love that. It's just a nice like slinky black skirt. I really like that. But I do already own a black slinky skirt. But this one seems more voluminous. I'll put that in my cart. Oh, American Apparel tennis skirt. I think this is like the true one as well, because then Amazon bought them, or I don't know, whatever happened. But now they do still make them, but it's like through Amazon, and like the tags are different to the original. So I don't know if it is the original or not, but very fun. I was honestly kind of tempted on getting American Apparel disco micro shorts for the Charlie XCX concert, and actually found a pair at Crossroads, but it was in a small, and whew, was that small. I would not be able to even like move an inch without my tush being out. But I'm also not opposed to doing a little, you know, like 2010s Tumblr or 2014 Tumblr soft grunge look inspo as well. Of course, we found some velvet, this circle skirt. Don't know where it's originally from, but always a good time with some velvet. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. It's like sheer, but it has like a skirt built in, and then I really like this belting detail. Originally from H&M, actually. I'll put that in my cart. Like this with some knee-high boots could be really fun and very comfy, because that's the other thing is I want it to be comfy, and I feel like I could wear that again if I wanted. Oh, another little slinky skirt. This seems a little bit more like the one I own. I'm gonna try it on though. You know, owning two slinky black skirts, I don't know, I think that's okay. Especially for how much I wear my other one. And if it has like something slightly different, I feel like that's okay. They are playing Fleetwood Mac right now. Well, actually it's a cover. It's like a remix. It's like a cover and then a remix of a cover of Dreams. But I feel like that's putting some good vibes into this thrift trip. I'm really sad this skirt feels like absolute trash. It's from Sostanza, and I don't know, just like the lining feels so plasticky and like Halloween costume material, which makes me so sad because it's this gorgeous lace skirt. Ugh. But I can't. I would never wear it because it would just feel way too itchy. Definitely giving 2010s Bethany Moda vibes. I think we're good on skirts. Honestly, so much more successful than it usually is, so I'm actually feeling pretty good. I think I'm gonna go to the tops, and I'm gonna push through going through every single top, which is always a lot for some reason. There's just like so many of like Spirit Day or like, you know, the specific saying t-shirts that it's like, why do we need to make like 20 of these, really? Like avocado toast, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna push through. Oh my goodness, this needs to be like in a museum. It's completely mustaches. I just met the kindest viewer, Jackie. If you're watching, hi. I actually had seen her in line and I literally like gasped at how cute her outfit was. She's wearing this like dark purple brown velvet button up with this like lace maxi skirt and the cutest brown boots. So then when she came up to me and said that she watched my videos, I was like, oh man, like that is such a compliment because of how amazing her style was. But we are still making our way through the tops. She also said that she found some velvet in the tops because she has already gone through it. So I feel like we are gonna probably find some good stuff that's cute, but I'm not gonna get because I don't necessarily like need, like, as much as I love velvet, I do have to put a limit on myself because I could buy it all. I like the pattern of this, not obsessed with the actual silhouette of the top, so I'm gonna put that back. I feel like I used to own this top, like, I feel like I used to own this. This one's originally from mine, but I feel like this would be at Papaya or Charlotte Russe. Like everyone and their moms, I always love just a white cotton flowy top. And I do own a couple, but like I could just own so many because they're so comfortable. They go just with everything and they're so nice to put on a hot summer day. So I am kind of looking for that as well. I went into the pajamas on my way here just to see if they had like maybe like a pajama shirt that could be worn casually, but there wasn't anything that really kind of fit the sizing and just the colors that I wanted. They were more like pink and blue, and I'm really just wanting white. Although I am being like limited just because I can get really bad sweat stains on white. I find when it's flowy, it's not like as intense into my armpit, so I don't usually stain it as bad. So that's like my caveat of like allowing myself a white flowy top. Okay, this is kind of a white flowy top. It is see-through. Would be kind of perfect for boho. It is a small, and I think for something like this, I would need a medium. This Abercrombie green top is honestly so gorgeous. I don't know if I would get enough wear out of it, but I actually really like that. This is kind of cute. It's very sweet. So really like light green. Cute. I did not realize that apparently my second battery was not charging. That's irritating. And I just went through one of my other batteries, so this thrift trip is gonna go a little bit different because I don't have as much battery as I thought, which is just awesome. I may be a little bit more conservative when it comes to filming as much and maybe film on my phone with some voiceovers, which is annoying. Oh, this is cute. I wish it was in my size though, because that'd be really comfortable. Okay, I'm gonna go through these tops and we'll talk if I find anything that's worthy of being talked about. I was doing a quick little look into the shoes before I go into the dresses, and I found Jeffrey Campbell Lita boots. They aren't in my size, they're in 8.5. Pretty iconic. My arm honestly hurts going through the dresses because I'm just going like that, so feels like a workout, but I'm finding some really good dresses. Like this thrift store always has the best dresses and like vintage paper tag as well. Also, on one of the racks that they brought out that they're putting away, I found this purple skirt. Very excited to try this on. I've gone through everything in the thrift store except for the jewelry and the home decor, which I will do after I go through my cart. I have a lot of pieces that I know I'm not gonna probably get, but they were in theme and I just wanted to try them on. I'm really hoping that my battery does not die. I have literally 1 bar and I do love a yap, so I'm gonna try to reel it in so I can hopefully show all these pieces on this camera and like talk about my feelings and all that. Okay, I'm already rambling and yapping. This dress, are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure it's 100% cotton. It also isn't bunching where the buttons are, which is why I usually don't pick up dresses that are fully buttoned down because they like bunch and fit me weird, but this one fits me so well. Also, my battery is flashing, so it is gonna die, so I am gonna swap over to my phone and try this stuff on in front of the mirror, which makes me so frustrated because this thrift with me has been going so well, and the fact that like I didn't have any battery because I forgot to charge is just very frustrating, but that's okay. That is okay. So I'll switch over to a voiceover, but I think I am gonna get this. So cute. This dress Jackie actually found for me. She was like, this is so you, and she was definitely right. I'm so gutted that this denim dress was too loose on me because it was so 90s and so cute. I think this dress would be perfect for a summer festival and even just like summer in general, but I wasn't super in love with it. Like, it was cute. There was nothing special about it that made me want to buy it, especially because I already own a couple dresses very similar to it, so I left it. A very similar silhouette to the last one is this dress, and I did like that it was black, but it still had the pattern to make it a little bit more boho. But again, I just wasn't obsessed enough with it, and I knew I wouldn't wear it to the Daisy Chains Fields Festival, so I left this one as well. Do I even need to say anything about this one? Like, it's perfect. Yeah, I bought it. Spoiler alert, I bought it. Another really great summer boho dress is this one. I thought it could even be worn to like the beach or wearing it on top of a lace bralette. Like, there definitely were a lot of styling elements to style this dress for. I just decided that I wasn't obsessed enough with it to actually buy it. This is a perfect example of why I am really hesitant on thrifting any like button down fully dresses, because this did not fit me right. It was bunching, it was too tight in my ribs, and yeah, sadly I love this one, but it was such a gorgeous vintage 90s floral dress. I was really into this dress. I really liked the colors and to an extent the silhouette. It wasn't as loose, especially on the chest area. Like, it was actually kind of tight, so that's why I didn't end up getting it, but I thought it definitely had some potential if it actually fit. This top is so 2010s Coachella coded. I didn't end up getting it because I knew I wouldn't wear it outside of the concert, but if you are wanting to really lean into the 2010s Coachella, check out your thrift store because they definitely have some pieces that are in line with it. I'm so sad about the skirt because the pattern was so cute, but it was a wrap skirt. I could always put in a button if I didn't want to wrap it. Actually, Jackie had recommended that because I was talking to her about how much I hate wrap dresses, and she was like, you should just put a button. And I was like, oh, that's actually really smart. But it just fit me weird in the fabric wrapping around. Like, even with a button, I think it would fit kind of off, so I did leave this one. Of course, I had to try on some velvet, so I have this black velvet tank top. It ended up being too big in the armpit, so I did leave it. I very much underestimated the sizing of these jeans. As you can see, they did not fit me, but they looked like they would be a great like low-rise flare jean, although they were still kind of short on my legs anyway, so if they did fit in my like hip area, I probably still wouldn't have gotten it, but I did want to try them on because I was wearing bike shorts and I'm like, this is the time that I can try stuff on, but as you can see, it didn't end up working out. This top I was really contemplating for the Charlie XCX concert. Like, I think I could wear it outside of the concert. Like, it is pretty simple, and wearing it with some dressier black pants for a different occasion, and then for the concert, maybe with some sort of black micro short or mini skirt, lacy, like something on the bottom. But I did decide to leave it because I didn't love the way that the lining was like sticking to my body and kind of felt uncomfortable. Like, you would have thought it would be very flowy based on the chiffon part of it, but then the lining was just like a little too form-fitting than what I was wanting. I want something a little bit more flowy to then lay on top of some shorts or bottoms in a flowy way. So this one I left. This top obviously didn't fit me, so I left that. I'm really sad about this skirt being a little too tight in the hip area. Loved the pattern though. This pink skirt honestly fit me so well, and it is so fun and bright, so I did pick this one up. The black ruffle skirt was okay. Like, I definitely think it has some styling potential, even with my t-shirt on top of it, but I wasn't in love enough with it to buy it, so I left that. The black slinky skirt was so cute, but again, I already own one, and this one wasn't different enough for it to make sense for me to buy a second one. And the black sheer, like high-low kind of skirt, very cute, but I then with it on just couldn't figure out what top I would pair with it. So that was everything in my cart. At this point, I was so overwhelmed because it was so busy. So I was just completely tapped out. So I just checked out with my yeses, and that was the thrift trip. The thrift store really hit that day. I would say most of these Phoebe Buffet would wear, which I would say it is a success. The only thing I wasn't able to find is a Charlie XCX inspired concert outfit, and then also whimsigoth home decor. But honestly, at that point, I was pretty tapped out. Like, I was gonna go into the home decor after I had tried on everything, and it was just so incredibly busy. I totally forgot that a lot of people had July 3rd off, and that was the day that I went. So once I went through my cart, I was like, I have to get out of here. So I am possibly gonna do a like thrifting summerween video where I try to find Halloween fall inspired home decor clothing at a bunch of different thrift stores, and I'll add on to that whimsigoth home decor. So stay tuned for that, but let's get into what I did thrift. First, we have to start out with this gorgeous floral dark purple dress that a viewer found for me. Thank you so much. This is so me. There is no name brand, any tag whatsoever, so I don't know where it's originally from. I did get it for $14.99, but I had a 20% off coupon, so any of the prices I say, it's 20% off of that I actually bought it for. Another dress I thrifted that day, which I am realizing this haul is very dress heavy. They just had a lot of cute dresses that day. This is by Possessed, and it is the perfect 90s dress. It has this ribbed black top portion, and then it goes into this floral flowy skirt portion. I love these types of dresses. I see them all the time on Depop and even in person at the thrift store, and the proportions are never right. Like, where the top portion hits on me is kind of wonky, where the bottom portion hits on me, it's kind of weird. And so this is the first one that has actually hit all the places I wanted to hit so well, and I am so in love with it. It was originally $12.29, and this is another perfect example of a piece that is in my personal style, but actually for warm weather. I did get the hot pink midi skirt originally by Express. It was $10.49, and this would have been so perfect for my recreating 2000s and 90s characters video. Like, this in a Bratz outfit or even my scene, like they had a lot of skirts very similar to this, and I can't believe I found it and it fits me. It also isn't too short that feels uncomfortable. I was really trying to think about how it felt as I was moving my body with it on at the thrift store, and I felt completely comfortable, because sometimes mini skirts, it's like, yes, it's cute, but like realistically in a day of me wearing it, am I gonna feel super comfortable? But I felt totally comfortable in it, and I think the colors are gonna go with so much in my closet, especially when I'm wanting to lean into more of these like colorful outfits. I really have two moods to my style. I have this and then this. I guess kind of another mood to my style is this sunflower dress. It is so elementary school, like art teacher coded. It's originally by RJ Stevens. It was $14.75 originally, but 20% off of that. The buttons are little sunflowers. Oh my gosh, that is so incredibly whimsical. I do usually try to stay away from bright red clothing, but this particular shade of red kind of has like a cool tone, like blue undertone to it, at least from what it looks like for me in person. And I mean, the sunflowers are kind of like taking over the full dress, so you don't necessarily like fully focus on the red. If you watched my collective secondhand haul, you heard me talk about how much I am loving just like plain lace tank tops in different colors, to be able to layer them with pieces in my closet, to layer them together, to wear them by themselves. I'm wearing one of them right now, and so I was so excited to find this one at the thrift store. It was $6.29, originally by Tilly's. This, I'm pretty sure, is like my most flattering color based on my color season. I am a light summer. I don't obviously follow it to a T, and I usually like to keep it as like a guide, especially because I definitely have more of a preference for like darker colors. But when I find a piece in a style that I like in that color season, and I like it in general, I do kind of pay attention to that. And so I grabbed this. As simple and plain as this is, I'm very excited about it. Another pretty basic piece that I am very excited about is this Arizona t-shirt. I have worn this so much, and I only got this stuff last week, and I've probably worn this 5 times. Like, I love this t-shirt. I love the purple tone of it. That's also part of my like light summer color palette. Even just the t-shirt fit and everything is so comfortable. Like, it's just a t-shirt, but it's not just t-shirt. I don't really thrift t-shirts very often. I'm pretty like strict and picky with what I pick up, just because I already own so many loose t-shirts that I thrifted that I'm like, it has to be very special for me to pick it up, and this one somehow, some way was very special. The last thing I thrifted was also given to me by that viewer. It is this purple scarf. I just added it to my bag, and oh, the dark colors with the purple, so pretty. It was $2.99, and I really want to get into adding scarves to my purses, because it does just like add something, a little something, especially if I have like a plain black outfit, like even with what I'm wearing right now, because I'm wearing a purple tank top and then I have this and that, like it's so fun. Alrighty, that was everything that I thrifted during that trip. Thank you all so much for watching and coming along with me on the thrifting journey. If you would like to see my face again, then make sure to subscribe right down below. Also follow me on Instagram, which is alexsunshine83, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!